Hey guys, Megan here, helping you live your purpose and passion through a conscious lifestyle. And today I wanted to talk about how you could attract a healthy relationship into your life and break the patterns and cycles of narcissism and toxic, codependent relationships. Okay. But first, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up so I can get my videos out there. I would appreciate it. Thanks. So what we can do to stop attracting narcissistic relationships into our life is to stop needing a relationship. The reason why you're attracting the wrong people into your life is because you are chasing after people, and the people that realize this do one of two things. First, they try to take advantage of you. They take. And then you end up with nothing, left alone, completely heartbroken, and don't know how to turn forward and completely lose your identity. So that's the first issue. That's the first case that can happen. The second case that can happen is they want nothing to do with you because you're so needy, and need something from them. People don't like to feel controlled. So stop needing a relationship, stop chasing after a relationship, and you might start attracting the right kinds of people into your life, not the narcissisms. Because narcissistic people, you have to understand, they don't have any emotions. They don't care how you're feeling. They don't care, okay? They're never going to care. And if you want to try to attract different kinds of people into your life, the best thing that you can do is to take your energy back. With narcissism, it's a cycle of you needing, chasing, and then they take, and then you need, and then they take, and then you need, and then they take, until you completely lose yourself, completely lose your identity. This has happened to me a couple of times, and I would say it was actually concession of about 7 years, because I didn't really have a break in between relationships, which again, that is something that you probably need to learn how to take some time too, but I wish I would have learned that lesson a different way, but I didn't. And so I had that challenge, and it took me going through 2 really difficult relationships to get myself to the point that I'm at today, and being able to stand in my power and being able to say when something is a deal breaker for me, when something's not going to work for me, I'm able to cut it at the legs and say, you know what, this is not going to work for me. And that is what you're going to have to learn how to do in order to attract a healthy relationship. You need to learn how to set boundaries. And this could take some time, especially if you've been in toxic relationships in the past. It might take a little bit of time to let the barbed wire come down. It might take a little bit of time to be willing to open up again, and that is totally okay. That's totally understandable. If somebody is worth it and somebody understands, then they'll be willing to wait for that. So focusing on your own energy means observing the thoughts that are arising about you needing someone else to be whole and complete. You are already whole and complete. You don't need something on the outside to make you feel whole and complete on the inside. When you realize this, you don't need something else. When you realize this on a spiritual level, that you are love, that's when love chases you. Okay? You have to understand that you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. You're attracting toxic, narcissistic relationships because you are in a state of need and want and desire. You need to get yourself out of that and realize that you are love. You are whole and complete. You are all that is. You are one with the universe. You are one with the world. We are all the same. This is gonna probably take some time for you to self-realize, but do your best to not only observe the thoughts that are producing, but the emotion that it's producing. Because what this does, when you observe the emotion that's causing the thought, you start to understand the thought and the emotion from a distance, then breaking the chain of the thought, if that makes any sense. You are not your thought. You are the observer behind your thought. Thoughts are fine, having thoughts are fine, but attaching yourself to every single thought that you have is the problem. Believing every single thought that you have about your life and your relationships with people are your problem. And the emotions, the negative emotions that those thoughts are producing within you are the problem. You need to realize that. And every time that thought arises of that neediness that you have about somebody, you need to shift that back to yourself until it becomes so within yourself, you don't want it anymore. You're more concerned with your inner world than your outer world. That's where true peace lies. And that's when you're going to attract a healthy relationship. That's when you're going to attract a business or whatever, the job that you want that's sustainable, that'll be sustainable for you, that's something that you can be passionate about. That's when you're going to attract abundance into your life that's sustainable. There's a difference between attracting abundance and attracting relationships into your life, that you can just attract people into your life, versus attracting sustainable, key word. Don't judge the thoughts that you're having. Don't be upset at yourself for having a thought about somebody. Just realize that it's a thought and that you're not that thought. Okay, I think that's all I got for today, guys. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next video. Peace, one love, bye.